Good morning, students. I am your social teacher. Already we discussed the lesson from civics, central government. In that lesson, we discussed about the President of India and the powers and functions, the qualifications of the President of India. Today we are going to discuss about the Vice President. The Vice President is the second highest office in the country. So he is also appointed by the President. He is not directly elected by the people. So the elected representative of the Rajya Sabha members who elects the Vice President. So Vice President's office, term of office is 5 years. Here the qualification for the election as Vice President is given. So election for the Vice President, first he should be a citizen of India and he must have completed the age of 35 years. He must not hold any office or profit under the union or state or local government. So the same qualification. What are the qualification for the president? The same qualifications also to the vice president. And elections and the term of the vice president, Article 66 of the Constitution of India given the rules and regulation for the elections of the vice president, and also the term of the office of vice president is 5 years. He also the fixed the terminate yearly than the fixed. And already what are the same qualifications for the vice president? The president, that same process to the vice president. And another one, so here the removal of the vice president. The removal of the vice president may be the removed. That means the vice president may be removed by the resolution of the Council of State. The Council of State, அதாவது மினிஸ்டர்ஸ் இருப்பாங்க இல்லையா, இவங்கெல்லாம் சேர்ந்து தான் வைஸ் பிரசிடெண்ட்டை ரிமூவ் பண்ண முடியும். வேறு யாராலும் இவரை ரிமூவ் பண்ண முடியாது. ஸோ இங்கே பார்த்துட்டிங்கன்னா the resolution for the purpose may be moved only after the notice of the least a minimum of 14 days has been given such as the intention. So the decision, the parliament, that means the council of states, in the council of states it should be taken the decision. The decision should be given within the 14 minutes to the 14 days to the vice president. ஸோ அந்த 14 டேஸ்க்குள்ளே அவர் என்ன ஆகிடணும், அந்த நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் அவர் வந்து அந்த 14 டேஸ்க்குள்ளே அவர் ரிமூவ் பண்ணிடணும், இல்லைன்னா அவர் வெளியில் போயிடலாம். The functions of the vice president. So first one, he regulates the proceedings of the vice president. So he decides the order of the house. The order of the house. The vice president is head of the Rajya Sabha. So here the Rajya Sabha rule and all the decisions of the Rajya Sabha should be decided with the approval of vice president. He decides the admissibility of the resolution or questions. So another one here, the major power, one of the most important one, the vice president act as a president. அவருக்கு ரூல் இருக்குது. ஸோ எப்போ அவர் இருப்பார் அப்படின்னு சொன்னால், his duty, that means the president is unable to discharge his duty due to illness or absence from the country. அவருக்கு உடல்நிலை சரியில்லை, அப்படி இல்லைன்னா அவர் ஆப்சண்ட் ஆகிட்டார், அவர் இல்லை அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் நம்ம அந்த இடத்துல என்ன செய்யலான்னா, வைஸ் பிரசிடெண்ட்டாக ரூல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு அவருக்கு ரைட்ஸ் இருக்குது ஃபார் 6 months, the period of 6 months. Another one, the Prime Minister, Article 74 of the Indian Constitution. So it provide the clear route to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of India has adopted the Westminster England model of constitutional democracy. The President of India பார்த்துட்டோம், Vice President பார்த்துட்டோம். இப்போ the Prime Minister, the post of Prime Minister of India has adopted எங்கே இருந்துன்னா இங்கிலாண்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த போஸ்ட் ஆஃப் பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் அப்படின்ற அந்த டெசிக்னேஷனை நம்ம அப்படியே அடாப்ட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டோம். The Parliament of India is situated in the Westminster, so it is called Westminster Parliament. So who can be appointed as a Prime Minister? The majority party in the Lok Sabha is appointed by the President as the Prime Minister of India. யார் லோக்சபா எலெக்ஷனில் மெஜாரிட்டி பார்ட்டி வாங்கியிருக்காங்களோ அந்த பார்ட்டியோடைய அங்கே இருக்க ஒரு பர்சனை லீடராக அவர் என்ன செய்யலாம், ப்ரைம் மினிஸ்டராக அப்பாயிண்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கான ரைட்ஸு பிரசிடெண்ட்டுக்கு இருக்குது. த பிரசிடெண்ட் அப்பாயிண்ட்ஸ் த ப்ரைம் மினிஸ்டர் ஆஃப் இந்தியா ஆன் த மெஜாரிட்டி ஆஃப் லோக்சபா. Duties and functions of Prime Minister. Article 78 mentions the duties of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister decides the rank of the ministers and distributes various departments. Already we know about it. The Prime Minister decides the rank of the ministers, the cabinet ministers and ministers of states and deputy ministers. These are the rank of the ministers. So this ministers ranks should be decided by the Prime Minister of India. The Prime Minister decides the dates and the agendas of meeting of the cabinet which he presides. The Prime Minister informally consists 2 or 3 his senior colleagues when he does not convenience a cabinet minister. ஸோ இவர் என்ன பண்ணிக்கலாம், 2 or 3 கொலீக்ஸை இவர் கூட வச்சுக்கலாம், சீனியர் கொலீக்ஸ். த பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் சூப்பர்வைஸ் த ஒர்க் ஆஃப் வேரியஸ் மினிஸ்டர். ஸோ அந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் போர்ட்ஃபோலியோஸ், த போர்ட்ஃபோலியோஸ் ஆஃப் த மினிஸ்டர்ஸ் ஆர் divided and distributes by the prime minister, and also he supervises the works of various ministers. The conveys to the president all decisions of the council of ministers connecting to the government of the affairs of the union and a proposal for legislation. The prime minister acts as the link between the president and the council of ministers. So the council of ministers are appointed by the prime minister, so he acts as the bridge or link between the council of ministers and president. The leader of the nation, the prime minister represents our nation at all international conferences like the Commonwealth, Summit of the Non-Aligned Nations and SAARC nations. Here, as the leader of the nation, so prime minister also is the leader of the nation. As the leader of the nation, he can attend in the international or represent the international conferences like the Commonwealth. இந்த காமன்வெல்த்தில், சார்க்கில் அண்டு இந்த மாதிரியான இருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த கான்ஃபரன்சஸ்லாம் இவர் கலந்துக்கிறதுக்கான வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது, கலந்துக்கிறதுக்கான பவரும் இருக்குது. The Council of Ministers. If you take the Council of Ministers, after the elections, the President of India on the advice of the Prime Minister appoints the Council of Ministers. The Constitution of India restricts the number of the Council of Ministers. So in the Council of Ministers the Constitution of India என்ன பண்ணியிருக்குது, restricts கொடுத்துருக்கு. It includes the Prime Minister to 15% of the total member of the Lok Sabha. So in the Lok Sabha, the total member, the 15% of the total member of the Lok Sabha என்னவா பண்ணலாம், Council of Ministers Prime Minister appoint பண்ணலாம். The categories of the ministers cabinet ministers, ministers of the state, deputy minister. The cabinet is an informal body of senior ministers. So in the cabinet ministers the senior ministers இருப்பாங்க, who form the nucleus of administration. So another one பாருங்க, ministers of the state. These ministers belong to the second category of ministers in the council. They are also in charge of ministers or department, but they do not participate in the meetings of the cabinet unless invited to do so. So in the meetings of ministers of the state, they are the second category of ministers. They are also in charge of ministers of department. பட் இவங்களுக்கு என்ன கிடையாதுன்னா, எந்த ஒரு கவுன்சிலில் கேபினெட் மீட்டிங்ஸ்லேயும் கலந்துக்கிறதுக்கான ரைட்ஸ் இல்லை until they receive invitation. அதாவது இன்வைட் பண்ணாமல் இவங்க போய் கலந்துக்க முடியாது. அண்ட் டெபுட்டி மினிஸ்டர்ஸ், they are the lowest ranked ministers in the cabinet. They assist either the ministers of cabinet or state in the performance of duties entrusted to them. These are the deputy ministers powers and அவங்க எப்படி ரூல் பண்ணுறாங்க அப்படின்றதுக்கானது 3 ministers இருக்காங்க, 3 categories: cabinet, ministers of state, deputy ministers. These are the categories of the ministers. The Parliament of India எடுத்துப்போம். The Parliament is a legislative organ of the Union government. The Parliament of India consists of 3 parts. One is the President, another one is the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. These are the 3 parts of Parliament. So here the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha is called the Council of State. The Lok Sabha is called the House of the People. The Lok Sabha is also otherwise called the Upper House, and the Rajya Sabha otherwise called Upper House, and Lok Sabha is called Lower House. It is termed as bicameral legislature. Bicameral means 2 cameral. That means lower house, upper house இருந்துச்சுன்னா அது bicameral, or ஒரே இது இருந்துச்சுன்னா அது unicameral. Here Indian government, that means the parliament is called bicameral. Here the Rajya Sabha, the Council of States or Rajya Sabha consists of 250 members. In the 250 members, 238 members were elected by the union territories and the states, and elected by the method of indirect election. So through the indirect election, the Rajya Sabha members, 238 members were elected, and 12 were nominated by the President of India. Those persons having the special knowledge or practical experience in the field of literature, science, sports, art and social services. And the qualifications of the members of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha we are going to discuss. The first one, Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha members, the qualification: he should be a citizen of India. He should not be less than 30 years of age. He should not hold any office of for-profit under any government. He should be a person with a sound mind and monetarily solvent. Here he should be a person with a sound mind means he should be a knowledgeable person and a wealthy person. He should not be the member of the Lok Sabha or any other legislature. So these are the qualifications of the members of the Rajya Sabha. The term of office of the Rajya Sabha is of 6 years. The president and the vice president term of office is of 5 years, but here the Rajya Sabha members term is 6 years. 1/3 of the members of Rajya Sabha retired every 2 years. So through 250 members in the Rajya Sabha, so 2/3 of the members every 2 years they will retire, and another member appointed as a Rajya Sabha member on the advice of the president. New members are elected to fill the states thus vacated. The vice president of India is the ex officio of chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. The deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha is selected by the members of the Rajya Sabha. The election: the members of Rajya Sabha are elected by the elected members of the state legislative assemblies in accordance with the system of proportional representatives by means of the single transferable vote. This process of election is called indirect election. ஆல்ரெடி நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லியிருக்கேன், இந்த எலெக்ஷன் இன்டைரக்ட் எலெக்ஷனில் தான் நம்ம ராஜ்யசபா எலெக்ஷன் நடக்கும். ஸோ அது வந்து என்னென்னா ஸ்டேட் லெஜிஸ்லேட்டிவ் அசம்பிளிஸில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த எலெக்டட் ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டிவ்ஸ் தான் இதில் போயிட்டு பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணுவாங்க. அவங்க தான் இந்த வந்து சிங்கிள் ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபரபிள் ஓட்டில் இவங்க ராஜ்யசபா மெம்பர்ஸை எலெக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. And another one, the Lok Sabha is the popular house of the Indian Parliament and contains elected representatives of the people. Maximum number of members can be elected for the Lok Sabha is 552. The maximum members எத்தனை பேர் எடுத்துக்கலாம்னா 552. The Lok Sabha as of today has 543 elected members. Out of this, 530 members are elected from different states and 13 members from the union territories. So presently நம்மகிட்ட 543 elected members இருக்காங்க. Out of this அதில் பார்த்திங்கன்னா 530 members were elected from the different states and 13 members from the union territories of the India. The president generally nominates 2 members belong to the Anglo-Indian community, and present the Lok Sabha consists of 545 members. The 545 members இருக்காங்க. அந்த 545ல ஆல்ரெடி 530 members were are elected from different states and 13 were appointed or elected from the union territories, and totally 543, and 2 members were elected by the president or nominated by the president from Anglo-Indian community. The qualifications of the members of the Lok Sabha: he should be a citizen of India. The Lok Sabha election 25 years complete பண்ணியிருக்கணும். அவர் have his name in electoral roll in some part of the country. அவர் ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு எலக்டோரலில் ஒரு நேம் இருக்கணும், ரோலில் இருக்கணும். He should not hold any office or profit under the union or state government. He should be generally sound mind, economically solvent. The term of office of the Lok Sabha. ஸோ இந்த ஹவுஸ் பார்த்துட்டிங்கன்னா அவங்களுக்கான இது 5 years. The president can dissolve the Lok Sabha. The emergency provisions of the constitution enable the president to prorogue or dissolve the Lok Sabha either on the advice of the prime minister or in the being convinced that no party or to alliance of the parties enjoys necessary majority support in the house. The elections of the Lok Sabha இந்த பார்த்துட்டிங்கன்னா are directly the people elected the Lok Sabha members directly.